What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video hosted by yours truly, Entertainment. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit like, drop a comment, hit subscribe, share the video, y'all. Be a friend. Help me grow the channel. You could tell people you were here when there was even 100 subscribers just yet. So thanks for coming through, y'all. If you're new, I appreciate it. If you've been here before, you the best, you the GOAT. Stick around, stay around. Today, although, we're talking some NBA. So we got a couple different topics coming up today. First, we're going to talk NBA All-Star Game, new format, and really, is there anything the NBA can do to save All-Star Weekend? Second, we got to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks winning the NBA Cup. Are they a legit threat to come out of the East? And lastly, we're going to talk about, is it weird to buy jerseys for players that are younger than you? I'm 31 now, so half the team's younger than me, or half the players. The other half are older than me, so I'm right in the middle. We're going to see what we think. I got some jerseys back here that I'll walk through, show you guys through that I currently have, and give you guys my opinion. But let's just get right into it, y'all. NBA All-Star Game, brand new format. There's going to be a 4-team mini tournament. 3 teams are going to be made out of the 24 All-Stars. The 4th team is going to be the winner of the Rising Stars Challenge, which is a game between the first and second year players, or the best first and second year players in the NBA. Shaq, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, they're going to be drafting the 3 NBA All-Star teams. So you already know that's a must watch. You got to tune in. It's going to be hilarious. All the games are going to be going up to 40 with ELAM endings, and each player on the winning team takes home an NBA modest $125,000. So I don't know if this is going to save the weekend. It's definitely something to mix it up. I think All-Star Weekend at this point is pretty much cooked. I don't know what they could do besides hope that the players can actually care. But let me know what you guys think. Is this tournament going to make any difference? Will it be any more competitive? I say no. And it's easy to get right into that because Kevin Durant, All-Star NBA legend, even he said he's not excited for it to come out. So it's interesting that it really seems every time there's a problem, Adam Silver's idea is, let's start a tournament. Teams aren't trying to get the playoffs. They want to be in the lottery. Let's start a play-in tournament for the playoffs. The regular season's getting boring. Nobody's watching in November and December. Oh, my God. Let's start a tournament for the regular season. And now, All-Star Game. Oh, man, it's ruined. No one wants to play hard. Adam Silver, you would have never guessed this one. Let's create a tournament for the All-Star Game. Buddy thinks tournaments are going to fix everything. My guy, they're not. Just listen to your fans. Make people play. Have people shoot less threes. Let's do things that can actually change the game. Making tournaments out of everything doesn't matter, especially when the players don't even care. And the players don't want to have that competitive edge. And they all keep saying, let's take it back to East versus West. I agree, but the real problem with the All-Star Game is effort. The real problem is people aren't trying. The real problem is that there's just no resistance. It looks like a glorified layup lines that's just full court doing the 3-man weave up and down, chucking threes, dunking. So it really comes down to effort. So a person like Kevin Durant that's complaining about the new format, brother, blame yourself. You've been in the league for like 15 years. You should have set the tone with the young guys. You should be the one leading by example, telling people this is a game that matters. But we all know a lot of these vets, they haven't come out to the All-Star Game playing, at least not playing for something on the line. And it's a lot different. I know I sound like an old guy. Like, yo, back in the 2000s, though, they were hooping. They were trying. Not even that long ago, maybe 12 years ago, 7 years ago, they were trying more. So it sucks now that we've got to the point where they're trying to come up with anything pretty much to incentivize these guys to play during the All-Star Game and play for the tournament. And don't get me wrong, I like the other tournaments. I like the play-in playoff tournament for the last seed, 7th and 8th seed to make the playoffs. I like the in-season tournament that kind of gives players and gives teams an extra reason to play hard. But an all-star tournament, man, the problem is not the game or the tournament. The problem is the effort. If there's something you could do these players to play hard, to take it seriously, I get they're all worried about getting injured, but this is a game, man. You go out there and play. That could happen at any time, any practice, anywhere. And you know these players can go hard without trying to hurt each other. I don't know why they think they can't do that, but this will be another attempt to try to fix things. 4-game mini tournament, 3 teams made up of the 24 All-Stars, last team made up of the winners of the Rising Star Challenge. Shaq, Charles Barkley, and Kenny Smith are drafting the teams. And all games are going up to 40, ELAM endings, and each player on the winning team taking an NBA modest $125,000 home. So let me know what you think. Are you excited for the tournament? Is it a waste of time? Because that's definitely what I think so. I'll probably still tune in just to see how it goes, at least this first season. And obviously, I'm an NBA fiend, NBA fan. But I think it's kind of a lost cause, man. Realistically, if there was anything I would do besides getting the players to play hard and care, that'd be my first effort for the All-Star game. But if that's just completely out the window, let's just get rid of the All-Star game, y'all. I think what they should do, 2 or 3 weeks in the middle of the season, do the entire NBA Cup, make it like a real big deal, have most of the games in Vegas or at least at home until the semis and championship. Block out those couple weeks. When you get to the championship weekend for the NBA Cup, then they could do the skills challenge, the dunk challenge. They could do all that stuff. And then the main thing of that weekend can be the NBA Cup semis and championship. Brings more glory to that, intertwines a little bit of the All-Star game, creates that spectacle where there's a week or two where everything's focused in on this in the middle of the season. I think that could be a big change that could come. And obviously that's something that would require a lot of moving parts and just kind of redoing the entire All-Star scenario. But I really do think that's probably the number one way to fix this All-Star game just being completely broken. I'm sick of watching the game where they're just running up and down. No one's playing defense. Everything's a layup. Everything's dunk. It's like 2 hours of a waste of time where back in the day, you used to look forward to it. Like, yo, in the fourth quarter, you know these guys are going to go hard. You know Kobe's going hard. You know Shaq was going hard. You know T-Mac when he was healthy was going hard. You had everybody, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan. Like, these dudes had pride. They had something to play for. Now it seems like all these dudes now think they're like too good for the All-Star game. But drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the NBA All-Star game tournament format. I don't think it makes a difference, y'all. Probably the worst idea so far in Adam Silver's commissioner career. But let me know what you guys think. And, you know, it might already be a giveaway. I talked about it as I opened up the show. The Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, they won the NBA Cup against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday. Bucks are the second ever NBA Cup champions. So you know I had to rock out. I had to rock out in the Giannis jersey, y'all. I'm a Chicago guy, but I got the Giannis jersey, so I had to wear it. When else am I going to wear a Giannis jersey? I'm not, and it feels a little bit weird because Milwaukee's only like an hour away from Chicago, but I'm a fan of greatness. And Giannis, especially, like I'm talking about effort and all those things. Giannis is one of the only players in this generation, him, like a Russell Westbrook, where you know night in, night out, those dudes are going to come out, play as hard as possible, give the fans their money's worth. So in my respect to Giannis, I was like, yo, let me go buy a jersey. This is a dude like in 20 years when I have kids of my own that are growing up, be like, yo, let's go take a look at dad's jersey collection because you're about to hit a gold mine. But let's get right back into it, man. We got to talk about the NBA Cup, something that I've been talking about for videos of the last couple of weeks. So let's go right back into a quick little overview. Bucks won the NBA Cup, dominating the Thunder 97-81. Giannis took home the NBA Cup MVP, averaging 30.5 points, 10.2 rebounds, 7.7 assists, 2.8 blocks a game while shooting 66.7% from the field. Dame Lillard added 23 points, making 5 of his 10 3-point shots. And the Thunder were held to their season low in points, field goal percentage, 3-pointers made, and assists. And this is only the second time this year they scored less than 100 points. So Bucks came out and absolutely dominated. NBA Cup's a nice win, a nice championship to have in their resume. But does this win actually prove that Milwaukee is a legit threat to come out of the East? Because I sure think so. But let me know what you guys think, because there's a lot of people going both ways on this. Like, hey, the Lakers won last year. They didn't do anything in the playoffs. Bucks won this year. They're not going to do anything in the playoffs. And I could see that. I see it. But last year, the Lakers also, it's the Lakers. You know, LeBron can barely last a full season at this point. And plus, it's a lot different right now for the fact that the Bucks were struggling. Right now, I think they've won, something like 8 out of their last 10. They've won 3 games in a row. They were at like 2-8 or 2-9. Now they're at 14-11. And they're at 5th right now out East. So I do think that this win kind of proves that Milwaukee's a threat. If it means something when they're losing and doing nothing, it's got to mean something when they win and prove they can put it together. They didn't play the hardest teams, the best teams probably in the NBA Cup, but they went out and won every night that's in front of them. Dame Lillard and Giannis finally look like they're gelling, like that chemistry starting to get where people thought it would be. So I think they got a nice little thing cooking up right now. Chris Middleton, He's been a little bit injured all season, injured last year, and he's starting to work his way back in. He played a couple games. He was out again, but they still were able to win the NBA Cup. And I think that's really going to be the big difference when you have that lineup of Lillard, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Middleton, and maybe like a Bobby Portis or Tyrion Prince. That's definitely a formidable five. I think maybe they are like a piece away, whether it's a guard off the bench or another wing defender that can score a little bit better than Prince, who's no doubt been shooting the lights out, but I've never seen him do it in the playoffs. But I think Milwaukee could benefit from getting one more guy, another consistent wing or consistent scorer, because, yeah, Middleton, when he's out there, it's good, but that's a big thing is he going to be out there? And when you're going up against the Celtics, they have everybody. They Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They even got Pritchard still. They got Porzingis. They got Al Horford. They have a little bit of everything, a little bit of everybody. Derek White that can play all these positions. So Milwaukee, I think they need to add at least another piece. AJ Green has been solid for them shooting off the bench, but he's never been in the playoffs before. He's also kind of undersized. And I saw a rumor that McCollum might be on his way to Milwaukee, and that sounds good, but I'm like, bro, another older guard that plays no defense. I don't think you can play him and Lillard together, especially in these high-impact games. We've seen it happen before back in Portland, and they weren't able to do much besides get to one Western Conference final where pretty sure they got swept by the Warriors. But Bucks win the NBA Cup, man. They look like the real deal. They look like they're on the rise. They're probably going to fall somewhere between, I would say, third and fifth out east, depending on what happens with New York, with the Magic. Cleveland still only has 4 losses so far on the season. But it's going to be a lot more exciting, I think, than people imagined out east, even though somehow the Bulls of all teams are in the play-in again. The teams at the top 6, 7 teams are all pretty solid. Cleveland, Boston, New York, Orlando, Milwaukee, Miami, Atlanta. Those are a solid 7 teams. Indiana, very underwhelming. Somehow they have the same exact record as the Chicago Bulls. Who knows what's going on over there, but pretty good. I'm excited. NBA Cup, second ever, and I think it does mean something. LeBron won the first one. Giannis won the second one. So, players, teams, they got to go for it these last couple of years. But, all right, y'all. Next thing we got to talk about. This is something that's come up in group chats. I see it on the internet. I see it everywhere. Is it weird to buy jerseys for players that are younger than you? I don't think so. I think you got to support. I think it's weird if you're fanboying over some player that's younger than you. But if you're supporting someone you like the sport, go out and buy the jersey, man. You probably shouldn't wear it every day. I only wear the jerseys maybe if I'm by a pool, maybe if I'm going to a game, maybe if I'm recording a podcast. But go out and buy the jersey, y'all. But let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's weird do you think it's weird to buy a jersey for a player that's younger than you? I'm 31 now, so half the league is underneath me in their 20s. The other half of the league is right above me in their 30s, late 30s. LeBron's 40, damn near. So let me know what you guys think. Is it weird? Should I not be buying jerseys for people that are younger than me? And that leads me right here. So the question, like I said, is it weird to buy jerseys for players that are younger than you? I say no, and we got to go through some examples right now. I mean, I'm wearing a Giannis jersey. So let's see. Giannis. Giannis is 30, younger than me. So let's take a look at the other jerseys I got. So I got the Giannis joint. Let me go grab the others. Put these headphones back on. I got the mixture, y'all. It's when you go wires, you get stuck, bro. All right, so obviously I got the Giannis joint. Giannis is younger than me. Then we're going to go through the rest. Let's see. Jimmy Butler. Older. Fire jersey, though. Fire jersey. Almost ran over the other one. The majority of these are like Bulls players. Jimmy Butler, former Chicago Bull. Alex Caruso. Rocking that mug. Lonzo Ball, definitely younger than me. This felt like a must purchase the time I got it. I was like, yo, we got to get the Ball jersey. I've probably wore the jersey as many times as he's played. Levine, younger than me too, y'all. But we got the City Edition. This guy's definitely older than me. The classic. The Jordan joint, boy. The pinstripes. Go crazy. We got the other Jordan, just fell off of the thing. We got the white Jordan, boy, the white USA. The Tony Kukoc, boy. And the Steph Curry. Just rocked my nose into the mic. Kukoc. Curry. Jordan. Yeah, I'm making a mess, guys. They're just falling everywhere over here. But that whole point is to say it's not weird, y'all. Go buy a jersey, man. You like sports, buy the jersey. They're younger than you, buy the jersey. They're older than you, buy the jersey. I mean, like I said, buy the jersey. Just don't. I don't think you should wear it to church every week. You probably shouldn't wear the jersey to work. But if you're going to the game, if you're hanging out, if you're making a podcast video, then rock the jersey. Plus, you got to think about it, man. If you get older, you have daughters, sons that like the NBA. You know how excited they're going to be when you're like, yo, let's go take a look at the jersey archive. You know how pumped up my future son's going to be to see a black pinstripe Jordan jersey? I wish I would have had that. So that answers the question, guys. It's just go buy the jersey. Maybe you think it's weird. Maybe that's just you overthinking it. But support the team, support greatness, support players. And everything's stuck over here, guys, right now. I'm tangled up. I'm back. I'm untangled. We got everything. We got the Curry, the Jimmy Butler, the Lonzo, the Caruso, the Jimmy again, the Jordan joint. Boy, the Tony Kukoc joint. Steph Curry, Caruso, and Giannis, boy. Don't worry. It's not weird. Just go buy the jersey. Have fun. Enjoy basketball. YOLO. You only live once. What are you going to do? Not buy jerseys? Stop it. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to the internet. Booyah. That was horrible. That was a fail. All right, y'all. But drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is it weird to buy a jersey for a player that's younger than you? I got the Giannis on. My pile of jerseys that just fell over there. We went through them. Lonzo Ball younger than me. Caruso, I'm pretty sure younger than me. Levine younger than me. They're Bulls players, though. Whatever. I don't care. I'm going to buy them. I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to care. And if you do care, you know where to put it. Wherever you believe, brother. But thanks for coming through, guys. I appreciate the time. Thanks for stopping by. Hit like, drop a comment. If you're still here right now, you better be subscribing. I promise you, you should. But do it right now, y'all. Entertainment773, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere. You know where to find me. TikTok, if it doesn't get banned. But thanks for coming through, y'all. Stay up. Chicago, maybe we'll win something one day. For now, it's the Milwaukee Bucks, unfortunately. Deuces.